Hello and welcome to Geeks of the Round. I'm your host, Matt Moore, and we are here to discuss Arrow, episode 422, which is called something about a river. I don't know, the flow of the river, end of the river. I fucking forgot. Lost in the Flood. I was close. All right, so let's introduce the panel. Charles, what did you think of the episode?
I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good episode. It was action packed, and yeah, I liked it overall. Yeah.
All right, and how about you, Lou? What did you think?
I'm going to start off by saying this. Stephen Amell, get off your donkey's dick, and don't sit there and say this show could be better if it's grounded in reality, because none of your seasons have been grounded in reality. You need to fire your fucking showrunners if you want a good show. Get whoever wrote season 1 and 2 back, because whoever's doing 3 and 4, they suck.
All right. And what do you think about this episode?
It sucked. Another fucking episode where we get a big-ass fucking hole in the street. Whoop the fucking do. I'm tired of the Glades getting fucked up.
That wasn't the Glades, though.
Thea said it was the Glades, so I'm going to go with the Glades.
Okay, I don't see how it could have been the Glades, but all right, sure. So basically, we end up having Damien Dark, who is like super fucking strong, and he immediately makes the villain mistake that they always make of, I'm gonna keep you alive because I want you to suffer. Like, yeah. That is pretty fucking stupid. Like, if I'm a bad guy and let's say I'm the Joker, and Batman comes in and he falls into one of my traps, I could be like, you're gonna die in that trap, but I'm gonna go cause mayhem and, you know, come back to your dead body. Or you could be like, shoot you in the fucking head, Batman. You're dead now, and I never have to worry about you again.
Yeah, but that's not how the Joker is. The Joker wants Batman to live because it's sort of like...
I was giving popular character choices. Yes, that is how the Joker is, and the Joker's an idiot because of it. At least when it comes to that. It could be anyone. It could be Anarchy. It could be Riddler. It could be Lex Luthor and Superman. Like, you don't leave them to suffer. You don't leave your enemy to suffer if you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. Do bad guy things, like killing the good guy. I don't know. It's always bugged me. And I know they do it for tension, and I know they do it because, you know, you can't kill the good guy because that's what the whole point of the story is.
Well, we got one bad guy that died this week.
Did Macon die?
The Riva, whatever the fuck her name is.
Ruve
yeah.
Dark.
Miss Dark.
Yeah, Ruve.
And I'm sorry, dude. I can't take no more of Mama Smoke. She's getting on my nerves.
Okay.
I actually kind of understood her point of view.
Fuck her point of view.
Yeah,
you sent the father away because of his criminal ways. I mean, I understand you don't want him to be a criminal because he's a hacker, but if he's so goddamn good, he can't be caught by common.
It doesn't matter. She thought he was a threat to her daughter, and she did what any mother would do, that is to protect her child. She did what she thought was necessary to protect Felicity.
You can protect your child other ways.
I actually see both of your points, and let me throw in a little bit from the middle ground. Is that, yes, she was doing what she thought she needed to do to protect her daughter. But unlike something that I was really hoping, that she just kind of played dumb, but she actually had some smarts about her. I was wrong. She is not. She is an idiot. She does not realize, oh, I want to keep her away from my ex-husband because of the fact that might turn her into a hacker. Bitch, she's already a hacker. She's already broken 1 billion fucking laws. Just this past week, she's broken probably a couple hundred. Like, do you not know who your daughter is? You just found out that she works for the fucking Arrow. Like, it's too late.
And that right there is breaking the law.
Yeah, exactly. Working for the Arrow is breaking the law. It's too fucking late. She already breaks the law constantly. You know that she does. So why are you trying to keep her away from her father? Because her father breaks the law?
See, you know what?
Guess what, bitch? You break the law because you're abetting her crimes.
See, I would have respected the mother more if she would have been, you know what? I don't want the father in her life, but I'm going to, set him up to get arrested so she can still have contact with her dad. Because if he's behind bars, he's not a threat.
Maybe.
And then we're jumping to the ending here, but I'm sorry, Felicity, we're going to say she's 28 for the show's sake.
Sure.
She's a 28-year-old woman, and you're telling her father to leave again? You should let your daughter determine if she wants her dad to stick around or not you dropping the ultimatum.
Well, that's just it. I kind of have to give. I understand what you're saying. I have to give the writers a little bit of credit on this, and I don't give the writers credit hardly ever.
They don't deserve it.
That they had such a relationship. Felicity and Felicity's mom has such a relationship. That Felicity's mom basically said. I mean, she didn't say it per se, but she knew Felicity would understand. Basically said, "I sent your father away," and Felicity went, "Well, that sucks, but okay." Like that's just it. Is Felicity trusts her mom enough to know that her mom believes that to be the best thing.
But I still would have gave Felicity that opportunity to make that decision. Because what did Felicity do at the midway point of this season? She bitched out Oliver for doing the same fucking thing.
Yes, but that's because they were engaged. Felicity is not engaged to anybody.
Regardless, she may not be engaged to her mom, but that is her mom.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Someone that she's sharing a life with made a decision for the both of them.
Yep. But yes, she bitched out Oliver for it, but she's taking it from her mom. I get it, it's your mom and you want to respect, but at the same time, you could have the common decency to say, Mom, you know what? I am grown, and if I wanted my father to leave, I could have told him myself.
That might actually be something that comes up in the next episode. Is basically like someone brings that up and makes her realize that it's basically the same thing, and that she forgave her mom, but she didn't forgive Oliver.
But see, the problem here is I would love to see that, but we've got stupid show writers of this goddamn show that they're going to skip over that crap and just focus on the Armageddon that Damien is bringing for the season finale.
Very probably.
Oh, it's a fact, because we know where this show always goes.
Oh, yeah. The entire city is going to be attacked by some group, and they're going to have to fight them all.
Yeah, this time the group is Damien's magic.
Yeah. Maybe there's demons.
See, that would be fun.
Yeah. Maybe Damien Dark makes a whole bunch of fucking shadow demons or some shit. Charles, what do you think of shadow demons and Arrow?
I think that's pushing it a bit too far. I would not be okay with shadow demons showing up. I wouldn't.
Okay.
You're no fun.
If you were actually paying attention to the hangout.
If they were gonna add shadow to any kind of demon to the show, it should be done the same way that they did in the Constantine episode, where they went into the afterlife and they saw those manifestations that took on the form of the League of Assassins, and basically have them have physical bodies, but also have the appearance of something demonic. That I would be okay with, but actually creating some sort of like shadow demon, it just wouldn't work for Arrow. It wouldn't.
So you want them to bring this League of Assassins?
No, but something that would resemble them in the form of actually being physical bodies.
No, I'm just trying to point out your Department of Redundancy department.
Now, I have a question for both of y'all.
You couldn't say, yes, let's have the ghost of the League of Assassins doctors or lawyers. or business executive.
No, I want to go to the League of Assassins locker room.
Locker room? I was going to
Yes,
say kindergarten teachers. The League of Assassins has got to have some awesome kindergarten teachers.
you're going to be a killer. We start you young.
All right, so let's see what else happens here. Of course, they end up shooting down Rubicon for good, at least in theory. Oliver and Diggle discover the underground town. They're running all over the place. And actually a pretty cool action scene is normally we see scenes like that, we see them at night. But I don't know. It looked good during the day.
Some of the fights weren't too bad. I have to say, this week's choreography wasn't that bad. I'm still not feeling the fact that Oliver's being manhandled by Anarchy in a fight. I just don't see it.
I don't see Anarchy manhandling him and Diggle. I mean, one of them...
And Thea.
Yeah, exactly. One of them is outside the realm of possibility. Two of them, that's impossible. There's just not. No. Not going to happen. Three of them, that's really getting ridiculous.
And then his weapon is like the most awesomest weapon you can have, because it doesn't look like it can become a three-piece chain jiggy, but all of a sudden it does.
Until it knocks you on your ass because it just turned into a three-piece chain thingy.
Yeah, it's like, thing about this fucking big, but then it becomes this whirling baton of powerness.
Yeah.
He hits a button, I guess.
Yeah.
He must have had Cisco develop that tech for him.
Either that or whoever makes arrows up and away arrows.
Oh boy, Arrow himself.
Yeah. Of course, before they got to her, Malcolm made Thea take a mind-controlling drug because Thea's an idiot and said, not only am I not going to listen to you, but you have to mind control me now to make me listen.
That was
She could have stalled. She could have fucking stalled, but no, she's all like, mind control me now, bitch. Like, come on.
She called his bluff. She was calling his bluff, but he actually went through with it.
Of course he went through with it. He's a douchebag.
I'm sorry, but Malcolm's already run his course. He needs to go.
Yeah.
Either they do something better with him next season, or he has one final bout where Oliver finally kills the bastard, because he is getting old and boring.
Of course, Ronnie Macon ends up taking over the control room where Rouvet, Dark, is in, and straight up kills her ass. But not until after he threatens Damien Dark, who doesn't even see the fucking message.
I know.
Like, he threatens Damien Dark, and Damien Dark never fucking knows that he's being threatened.
See, I don't think the arrow was enough to kill her, because he didn't go in deep enough with the arrow. He kind of gave her like a little puncture wound. The rocks is what really did her in.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, you see where he held it. He held it to where his hand was at the tip of the arrow, and he just stabbed her with it. That's not a kill shot. At least not in the chest area. Now, if he would have did it in the neck, I would have been like, okay, yeah, she gonna die.
And that was the episode. I mean, we had the flashback. The flashbacks are getting pretty interesting. We have Chica taking the idol from Oliver and becoming super powerful herself. Then you have Ryder come around and like they end up doing what is essentially a three-way fight. So I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, but it's definitely leading up. Like, all of it so far has been pretty boring, and it better fucking pay off in this next episode. We better fucking see how Oliver wins against these two fucking people who have magic. If we don't see that, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that would have meant the flashbacks this entire season were pointless. Would you agree, Charles? You think?
Yes.
Were you paying attention?
I kind of zoned out there for a second.
Yeah. The flashback was a little interesting. I like the fact that Homegirl picks up the damn ugly creature thingy, and she starts to get powers, not even practicing any kind of magic.
Yeah, yeah. And such as being shot multiple times, and she's like,
I loved it. Give me more.
eh.
Although the one thing that I did notice is that they mentioned that that she wanted to take the idol and go back to her village to fight this guy named Kovar. And like Lou said, that next season, the flashbacks for next season are going to take place in Russia. So maybe Kovar is going to be the flashback villain for next season.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I gave up on these flashbacks back in season 1. Like, by the time he got to China, I was just like, fuck this.
Well, you got the China in season 3.
Yeah. That's just it. Is they were bad before that point, and then once they got to China, it just got a million times worse for me.
I actually enjoyed season 1 and 2 flashbacks. Season 3 was That whole China storyline was and some of this season's flashbacks have been okay.
Well, that's just it. Is next season has to be the last season of flashbacks, right?
Yes.
I would assume, unless they don't do it year by year flashback, and they just do flashbacks of remembrance of some time of point in his life where he wasn't on the island doing something in that 5-year stretch.
If they pull a Breaking Bad on us and we find out that all the flashbacks that have happened so far are over a year period of time, I will be upset. Fucking Breaking Bad did that to us at the beginning of season 6. They basically went, "Hey, look, 5 seasons was only a year in our storyline."
I think it was 2.
And that pissed so many of us off.
No, it was within 2 years, bro.
No, it was 1 year.
No, because he turned 50.
It was 1 year.
In season 1, he turned 50, and by the season 6 finale, that stupid Denny thing, he would put a big 5-2 on the platter.
It was 5-1 in the premiere.
I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. I could have swore it was at least 2 years.
No, just 1.
Well, goddamn, if it was he made over $80 million in 1 year, goddamn, he's good.
I am finishing up season 5 right now from a rewatch, and he straight out says that I've been facing death for a single year. I just didn't notice it the first time he said it. That he's been facing death for a year, and that starts from when he first found out he had cancer, which was right after his birthday. So season 1 to 5 is 1 year, and then season 5 is a lot faster. I think that's maybe another year. So you're probably right that it's 2 years, but up to the beginning of season 6, it was 1 year. Do we have anything else about this show? That was it, really.
Dude.
Damien Dark showed up at their house and threatened to kill Felicity's mom, and Curtis.
Oh yeah, the very last scene. That's just it. Is he didn't necessarily threaten them? He just showed up and said, "You're going to do something for me."
Yeah, basically. It ain't like you could tell Damien Dark no, especially with the powers he has.
Well, I think what he meant by "you're going to do something for me," I think that thing he wants them to do is, I don't know, die.
No. He wants Rubicon.
Yes, he does.
He wants his nukes back in the air.
Yeah, but now it defeats the whole purpose because now his safe haven is destroyed, so now there's no safe place on Earth that even he would die.
But he doesn't care because he lost his wife.
Except there is. There are places on the planet that would survive if we ended up having nuclear Armageddon. Such as where the League of Assassins is.
Nanda Parbat.
Yes, who the fuck is going to nuke Nanda Parbat? No one in high enough power fucking knows where Nanda Parbat is. Other than the assassins, there's maybe 10 people on the planet that know where it is. And none of them, as far as we know, would have control over the missiles. So
Yeah,
I would go there.
But even with Namda Parbat being protected, the radiation would eventually get to them and kill them.
Radiation. That's just it. Is radiation only has a certain amount of half-life. They're still pretty sure they'd still be able to escape. They'd still be safe from it. But
And
that's
if they're
just
on
my
a
theory.
mountain, they're
That's
high
just
up.
my theory. What's that?
And if they're on a mountain, their altitude is high up, so
Yeah.
radiation might never even get to them.
But in any case, do we have any wild speculation?
Being so close to the season finale, I got nothing. The only thing I can come up with is something that could potentially happen next season, and that's Kovar being the villain for the flashbacks of next season. That's all I got.
I got one.
Go ahead, Matt.
And that's just it. Is as far as I know, this has not been announced. So and it would be something that would be announced. So this is me going out on a limb on this one. The Flash will be in the episode.
Next week?
Yeah.
No.
He made a promise.
I mean, if they're going to do it, they're doing a good job of not putting in any of the previews, but I just don't see it. It's going to suck, just like the rest of this season. This season started off good, and it went from being a strong 8 to it'll be lucky if it gets a 5.
I was going to say, that's just it. Remember that at the grave, Oliver said that he would help with the guy who did that to Lauren?
Laurel.
Laurel, thank you. See, I already forgot the bitch. And she was just on an episode yesterday.
She's going to be on an episode again today.
Yes, she will. Wait, she's going to be on another episode today?
Not physically, but they're going to name drop.
Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, I think maybe the Flash will be involved. And if he is, they are keeping it secret rather well. If they don't have him, I think that's kind of a wasted opportunity because that means the only time Barry showed up this episode was to be by a grave, where last season they were going back and forth constantly.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
It made the timeline seem a little out of whack, but this season there wasn't hardly any crossovers.
Yeah. And that's another wild speculation. It isn't so wild. It's someone else's wild speculation, mostly, because of the fact that so far it's probably only a rumor. But they're talking about a 4-way crossover between Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl, since they're all going to be on the same network. And that would
be awesome.
Yeah. That would have to be a huge storyline. I mean, that would have to be fucking Brainiac shows up and it has to be a major. Well, sorry, no, they fucked up Brainiac already in Supergirl, didn't they? It had to be a major fucking.
But for it to start off on Supergirl to lead into Flash, Arrow, and then Legends, that's going to be the tricky thing. Because remember, as far as we know, Supergirl is not in their continuity. She's on her own Earth. And I don't see them retconning it to where they make her part of this Earth. Because, I mean, even the little teaser trailer that they are airing now on TV is basically the clip from their episode of Barry and her. Talk about, you don't have a Black Canary, an Arrow, an Atom. So
well, the thing is that Kara Danvers could show up on either Arrow or Flash because the guy who creates all these shows had confirmed that Kara Danvers is in Earth 1. She is. There is an Earth 1 version of Kara Danvers. He confirmed.
If there's an Earth 1 version of Kara Danvers, it's because the Danvers ended up adopting a human girl and named her Kara.
Yeah, because I mean,
there is no female.
I'm not saying that she's Supergirl. For all we know, Kara Danvers in Earth 1 could still be hiding, and she won't actually reveal herself.
But then there's no Superman. That's the tricky thing.
Yeah, that is true. Unless he also is hiding.
Yeah, that just would. I could see that he's hiding, but then it kind of stupid because You've got Arrow and Flash running around the Earth, saving people. Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
At least.
So
I mean, there have literally been superheroes for thousands of years on this planet.
Wait. All right. In Legends of Tomorrow, in the premiere episode, Rip Hunter had said that he had seen Men of Steel and Dark Knight's fall and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So he's a time traveler.
But that confirms that Batman and Superman are in this universe at some point.
That confirms jack and shit. He could have literally meant Dark Knights, not someone who goes by the name Dark Knight. And he could have literally meant Men of Steel, which we have seen a Man of Steel fall on this TV show. He could be talking literally, and they were just making allusions as kind of a teaser for the comic book fans.
You know what? No, I'm sticking with my theory. Superman and Batman exist in this universe. They're just hidden.
They're not hidden because they'll never be on this show.
They
won't name drop them.
Charles is about to explode. He's been about to explode since before the hangout. Don't explode, Charles. No explode.
Tense.
Yes, you're tense. You should, after the hangout, you should go knock one out.
Shut up.
All right.
I like what they did. They're keeping Supergirl on Monday night, 8 o'clock.
I'm good with that. That's perfect.
So
it's a little crowded on Monday nights, but I'm good with that.
It keeps the same fan base, and the only difference is so far we don't know if Calista Flockhart is making the jump. She's still undecided.
She should, because what the fuck else is she doing?
She has Harrison Ford, so she don't need to work.
She doesn't need to, but, I mean, everybody's got to get out of the house every once in a while.
Maybe she's comfortable. See, if the show would have stayed in L.A., she probably would have stayed on.
Yeah.
But since it's moving to Vancouver, see, I love it because you can tie all these worlds so beautifully, unlike the other discussion we had where when Netflix says let you start filming, that's when you film. There's no set schedule, and that's why these shows are all out of whack with no continuity, even though there's continuity.
Okay.
I'm referring to a little. It's all connected, not connected.
In any case, do we have anything else we want to talk about?
Nope.
All right. In that case, let's wrap up. I want to thank everyone for watching. Check us out next time. We have 3 hangouts left in the DC Universe genre. We have tomorrow. We have Legends of Tomorrow finale. And then next week we have the Flash finale, and then followed by the Arrow finale. Those are all the DC shows. We also have one more hangout for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? One more, Lou, or is there 2 more?
No, that's done.
Yeah, that's done.
Oh, that's done?
Yep.
That was the finale?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, that was a stupid finale. All right, so... Oh, that's right. And I was even talking yesterday about like how it's going to be the last hangout for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sorry, obviously it's been a very long day, but I want to thank everyone for watching again. GeeksTheRound.com, YouTube.com/GeeksTheRound. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Find our community forum, which does not have a lot of people in it, but there's still a lot of talking going on. So jump in there. You'll be able to find that from the Geeks of the Round page. Also, give us a call at 801-609-4687. That's 801-609-GOTR. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Fuck you!